Hey guys, Councillor Lisa Robinson here. For over 2 years now, I've been raising serious concerns about Mayor Kevin Ashe's draconian measures and power grabs. And now he's taken it to a whole new level. Mayor Ashe issued a mayoral directive on March 10th that consolidates his control over council meetings and decision making, stripping council of key powers and silencing public input in the process. This isn't about improving efficiency. This is about centralizing control into the hands of the mayor and his inner circle. It's a blatant deceptive move to sideline council and the public while giving Ashe unchecked political dominance. And let's be very clear, this was done behind closed doors without a shred of consultation from council. I, as an elected official, was given zero input into this decision. Ashe didn't even pretend to engage with the democratic process. He just handed down a directive and expected everyone to fall in line. That's not how democracy works. That's how authoritarian regimes are run. Now let's break this down. Mayor Ashe has revoked council's authority to establish and dissolve committees, appoint chairs and vice chairs, and assign functions to those committees. That power, which council has held since July of 2023, is now back under Mayor Ashe's control. So I need to ask yourselves, why now? What is he anticipating that would require him to strip away council's authority? Is he worried that council members might unite against him on future decisions? Or is this about eliminating opposition before it even starts? On top of that, Mayor Ashe has declared himself chair of the executive committee, the most powerful decision-making body in the city. That gives him absolute control over which issues are discussed, how they're framed, and how decisions are made. And even when he's not there, Councillor Brenner, a close political ally and career politician, will serve as vice chair, ensuring Ashe's influence remains in place. This isn't about governance. It's about political domination. He's also appointed the deputy mayor to chair the Planning and Development Committee meetings, with Councillor Butt as vice chair. That means major developments and zoning decisions, things that directly affect your neighborhoods, will now be controlled by Ashe's political allies. No debate, no oversight, just rubber-stamped approvals from the mayor's inner circle. It's not hard to see how this is setting the stage for backroom deals, insider influence, and closed-door decision-making. But it doesn't stop there. Statutory public meetings where residents are supposed to have a say have now been moved to a separate evening, and only the chair of that meeting is required to attend. Why separate them from the planning committee? Why limit the number of council members required to attend? Is this about avoiding accountability when unpopular decisions get made? Because that's exactly how it looks to me. Mayor Ashe is creating a system where decisions that impact the public are made quietly, behind closed doors, with as few witnesses as possible. That's strategic, that's calculated, and that's corrupt. And let's talk about this nonsense about meetings being an added burden. If the mayor and the rest of council think chairing meetings and listening to the public is a burden, I'd be happy to take that off their hands. In fact, I would gladly chair all meetings myself if it means giving residents their rightful voice. Because that's not a burden. That's a responsibility. And if Mayor Ashe and his council allies don't have the backbone to face the public and hear their concerns, maybe they are in the wrong line of work. And let's not forget the broader context here. Ashe and his council allies have also been lobbying the provincial government to amend the Municipal Act to give them the power to remove elected officials and ban them from running in subsequent elections. That's not democracy. That's political interference. Because in democracy, It's the voters who decide who stays and who goes, not the mayor and his council allies. If this goes through, it would give Mayor Ashe the power to eliminate political opponents and secure total political dominance. Let's call it what it is, election tampering at the local level. So here's the real question. What is the end game here? Why now? What is Ashe setting the stage for? Is this about pushing through controversial development projects without opposition? Or is this about securing political control for future terms by eliminating dissent? Or is this about making sure that no one, not council and certainly not the public, can challenge the mayor's agenda? Because that's a pattern here, and it's crystal clear. Consolidate power, silence opposition, and eliminate political threats. That's not leadership. That's dictatorship. This is not leadership. This is not democracy. This is political manipulation and a blatant consolidation of power that will fundamentally change the way decisions are made here in Pickering in the future. And it's not for the better, my friends. Mayor Ashe is setting himself up as a political kingpin, controlling every aspect of decision-making while cutting the public out of the process entirely. That's not just undemocratic, it's dangerous. And you know what? This sounds less like a council and more like a regime being run by a dictator. Mayor Ashe isn't just ignoring democratic principles, he's giving them the middle finger. The people of Pickering deserve a council that works for them, not one controlled by a single person's political agenda. Again, this isn't about efficiency. This isn't about being a burden. And this isn't about better governance. This is about control. Plain and simple. Mayor Ashe wants to tighten his grip on Pickering, and he's doing it by dismantling the democratic structures that are supposed to protect the public. I am Councillor Lisa Robinson, the People's Councillor. And remember, above all else, you the people come first. And as a true patriot, I'm committed to telling you the truth no matter what the cost. So if you want honesty, transparency, and leadership that puts you first, follow me. Thank you for watching, and God bless.